It's that time of year again. The time of year for YouTube Rewind.
Let's do this.
So for those of you who don't know, YouTube Rewind is basically a video that YouTube makes to encompass everything that's happened on YouTube during the past year.
We must subscribe to PewDiePie and put an end to T-Series.
In recent years, people have not been happy with what's been shown on YouTube Rewind because it's not really an accurate statement. But to be honest, it is kind of hard to encompass everything on YouTube in a 2-minute video. Or I don't know, 5 minutes, however long it is. That's why most people aren't happy. And you have to think YouTube encompasses music, encompasses more than the English speaking world. It encompasses news, encompasses a lot of stuff, and they try to capture everything. But last year was particularly cringy because the Viners and just like, it just really forced
so many brothers and sisters that have come to help.
The community rallying to show its support.
Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about what I think should have been in this year's YouTube Rewind and how it probably won't be there. So let's just start with it. So the first thing that happened this year was the whole Logan Paul suicide forest thing.
Did we just find a dead person in the suicide forest hanging?
You can't put that in YouTube Rewind though, because that's not advertiser friendly. They don't want people remembering that happened.
Moving on.
The biggest thing I think should be in this year's YouTube Rewind is obviously PewDiePie versus T-Series, but that's not gonna be in there because they've denounced PewDiePie.
Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna.
Also, I want to just say, if this year's YouTube Rewind doesn't start with PewDiePie saying meme review, or I mean, year review, I'm gonna dislike it, okay? That's just the biggest opportunity missed if they don't do that. Year review. Sorry, I had to add this in later. But yeah, I don't know. Felix had a day off, so people think he went off to film YouTube Rewind. It probably didn't happen. But yeah, the next thing that definitely is gonna be there is the whole KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match. That thing is definitely gonna be in YouTube Rewind. Songs. Let's think about songs. So last year they had Despacito, it was the meme song. They had, they also had Shooting Stars because that was a meme song. This year, they can't put the ladies and gentlemen, we got a meme, even though that was amazing because, you know, it's kind of a grim one. So instead, I feel like, I don't know, this is a TikTok thing, but I feel like I'm Already Tracer is gonna be one of the songs. But that's not an international song. Like I want Bish Lasagna. Notice how I say it so that I won't get demonetized even though I don't have ads. But I want Bish Lasagna to be the song, but they can't do that without making all the Indian people mad. But yeah, since they need an international song for an international audience, which I'm totally for, I think the international song this year is gonna be a K-pop song by BTS. But that's just me. And yes, don't get mad at me, I don't know any of the BTS songs. I know some K-pop, but I don't know BTS songs. What else is gonna happen? Oh, you know what they're not gonna put in there? The whole Shane Dawson documentary on Jake Paul and Sociopath. Like Sociopath, that whole Sociopath thing took over YouTube, or well, seemingly. Like, one thing you have to realize is that you watch a certain subset of YouTube, whether it be gaming, you probably watch commentary if you're watching me, but there are other people who watch different things that aren't exposed to the same things you are because the algorithm just doesn't recommend it to them. For example, people who watch beauty stuff, they probably never come across gaming videos. But yeah, speaking of gaming videos, you know Fortnite is gonna be in this year's YouTube Rewind. And Ninja is probably also gonna be in this year's YouTube Rewind. But yeah, they're gonna do some Fortnite dances and stupid nonsense. And to get that political thing, they're probably gonna get like,
let's stay together, let's fight, let's keep showing up.
Some political stuff. And honestly, I think that's important. That's important stuff that happened this year. But I watch YouTube Rewind to be entertained. I want to see the creators I love. I don't want to see any of this political stuff. And it's a hard job they have. But honestly, I think they'd be better off splitting up YouTube Rewind into many different videos for all the different subsections of YouTube, because it just, when you try to put so many things together, you get a camel. And if you've seen Parks and Rec, you know what I'm talking about. It's like that Too Many Cooks song. Too many cooks, too many cooks.
Too many cooks, too many cooks, too many cooks, too many cooks.
The only proper way to do YouTube Rewind and encompass so many people is to make a really long video. And another thing that I hope they changed from last year is last year, there were a lot of reports of people being mistreated on YouTube Rewind. They would come, they would fly out, they'd spend a whole day working on it to only be in YouTube Rewind for a couple seconds or even a split second, right? And you know, like, the other garbage thing that happened last year for YouTube Rewind was the animators. I think Rebecca Parham or Jaden, I forgot exactly who it was. They animated a whole segment, and I don't know if you know this, but animations take forever. So they did their animated segment, and then they were put at the very end when nobody's watching. It was like basically on the credits, which is the biggest slap in the face because they had to work so hard and they weren't even paid. They weren't even compensated for their work. And like, I know you're saying, oh, YouTubers weren't compensated for their, okay. It takes a lot of work. I mean, I don't get paid because I'm growing, and that's a risk that I've assumed by making this choice. But people who make these videos like Jaden and Rebecca, and they have audiences taking like 40 hours to do something, that's like a week of like, you know, revenue that they lost. So it's just terrible, you know? Like, I think every YouTuber, when they start out, they're like, YouTube Rewind is super cool. I want to be in YouTube Rewind someday. But then they don't realize that it's just not worth it. Like, it was cool back then. My favorite YouTube Rewind was 2013 with the Macklemore song and the slow-mo guys jumping in slow-mo in front of this explosion.
Like the ceiling can't hold up. Here we go back. This is the moment.
That was my favorite YouTube Rewind. And my next favorite YouTube Rewind was the one where they went back in time, like before YouTube Rewinds existed, and they covered all those trends. It was...
When you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no, what do you mean?
It was a great homage, but I've been ranting too long in this video. Let me know if you liked this video, because this one is totally unscripted. Let me know what you think is gonna be in YouTube Rewind, because you know it comes out in a day or two. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. But yeah, otherwise, till next time, never share your password.